All right, so with the passing of Ryan Sandberg, I decided to break out the old baseball cards, and I have some X-Men cards here, and I don't know anything about it. I mostly have football cards, and I got some baseball cards. There's some basketball cards in there. I never really got into collecting those much, but I have just a handful of packs. At some point, I came across X-Men cards that somebody gave me, and I just put them in the plastic to protect them. Somebody shout them out if I got anything that's worth anything. I have no idea. I never followed X-Men. There's Professor X, so I recognize him, and I have no idea. There's Rogue. If any of these are worth, I haven't looked at these probably since like '97 or something. That's a Gambit card. Jane Grey. If I recognize them, they're probably worth a few bucks. But fuck if I know, man. Magneto. There's Cable. And then what would be interesting is, back in the 90s, you had no idea the X-Men movies were coming. Then I get in some hockey cards. Sorry, that was the whole thing. Hey, there's Greg Maddux. That's not in too bad a condition. That might fetch a few bucks. Some hockey cards, and then back into just what I do, which is football. Well, pass. I have no idea what that even is. Some more hockey cards, just a handful. David Robinson, some basketball cards mixing in here. So, back in the 90s when I was collecting this stuff. And what's interesting when I went to the baseball cards, at least it's interesting to me, you can tell the first time I ever got a pack, I was 5 years old. My stepdad bought me a pack, maybe 6. And I started collecting what little money I had, and you can tell the condition. These are in good condition, 30-something years later. It's a nice Stockton card there. Because I was either in middle school or high school maybe, probably middle school, and had the wherewithal to get these in the plastic and protect them. And it's a nice looking Sean Kemp. That'll fetch a few bucks. But some of the old baseball cards from the 80s, older ones, they're a little more beat up because I didn't know. I was a little kid. I didn't know how to protect them. There's a Karl Malone. So, middle age to me is going up to like thinking about 6-year-old me, like, dude, I'm going to kick your fucking ass. You didn't protect these. And now they're finally matured enough that might be worth something. And I just wish I'd have known more about it then, but what can you do? You're a little kid, And I found a Frank Thomas rookie card. That'll fetch a little money. But I went to go price them, and they're all over the place. The condition, of course, is important. And then you get into these weird football cards with, like, 2 players on the same card theme going on. There's Boomer and Joe Montana. I don't know if that's more value or less. 1989, so it's getting up there in age. And Steve Taskin, who Dave Meggett has returned, man. There's just a card with the rosters on it. I don't even know what that is. Frankfurt Galaxy, oh yeah, they had the European Football League. It's good nostalgia, if nothing else. Mike Singletary and Lawrence Taylor. I almost said James Taylor. Andre Reed, Jerry Rice. Back in the day. And then there's this random, that's from the mid-90s. And that's kind of interesting too. You can tell the different styles in the different periods. How the cards changed. But I've yet to find, something that's going to buy a mansion or something, But it's interesting. I found a Bucky Dent card earlier, of all people. And ask anybody's Red Sox fans, they hate that guy. Cost them a World Series. Way back in the day. So that's it for me. Just some baseball cards to go through here and see if they're worth anything. But kind of interesting. Cheers, guys.